When the roll is all out, I'll be standing taller.
This is the 150th year since Babylon lynched Bogle and burnt 1,000 African homes around Morat Bay. The smoke has not cleared. On the 100th anniversary, one Don said, "If I go for my gang, blood for blood, fire for fire." In 1978, his rival said, "No angels burnt at Green Bay, only mad dogs set alight." 10 years earlier, in 1968, the Prime Minister said, "Waste them first and ask questions later." We cannot be led by waste men and solid waste women. Change this from a dump to a landfill. Straight up. Call, write, listen, decide. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. Straight up, 93 FM, News Talk 93 FM.
And as we fight one another for the power and the glory, the kingdom goes to waste.
No more waste. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up for today. Today is the 21st of April, 2015. And I'm talking about state visit and big spectacular state visit like Obama state visit the other day. Today is the 49th anniversary of the most spectacular state visit in the history of Jamaica. That of the Emperor Haile Selassie to Jamaica in 1966. I will talk a little more about that later. But it's also the birthday of the person who is in charge of, who take charge of caring for us here at News Talk 93 FM. Miss Maureen Dillon, she is in charge of taking care of us at News Talk 93 FM. And she requests a piece of music, but I'm going to play that one later. Just going to play a little piece of this one here. By Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick, listen. Just a little piece I to go and play, because later we're going to play her request. Well, not her request, a request that was made of her.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you.
Yes, and yesterday at the University of West Indies, on which campus the News Talk and Straight Up is located, there was a ceremony accepting the license from the government for the University of West Indies to legally cultivate and experiment with ganja as medicine and beneficial plant. And over 100 years now that it hasn't been legal to grow ganja in the University of West Indies. I think it was somewhere about 1914 or 1915 that the ganja was outlawed in Jamaica. Before that, I know that the people working on the Mona estate here, the Africans and the Indians, Africans used to work for no money, and the Indians came here under a farm work scheme. But both of them are now used to cultivate and use ganja here. So like our University of Authority now for plant, and them did plant some seed. Them didn't plant them. There was a ceremonial planting by the principal and some other people of some ganja plant here yesterday. A ceremonial. All the minister here, I think all Paul did plant and plant too. So maybe now in the morning we can get a cup of ganja tea legally instead of just a cup of mint tea or coffee. But anyway, there are one of the things that you have to remember. You have them and you can remember them. You don't must remember them. You have them and you can remember them to help to guide and stabilize yourself. That is that there are many of us, multiples of us, not one or not two, multiples of us who are growing just like how the plants grow. Not only growing and getting more mature and greater in capacity and ability, but growing towards each other. Not only growing towards each other, growing towards others, growing towards all and coming together. So stop worrying yourself. Don't worry yourself. It's not you alone going. there are multiples of good-minded people from baby come up to old people, growing towards each other. But anyway, in the, say about, well, from about nearly about 80 years ago or more, 90 years ago, in the early 20s, there was a very sharp-minded young man growing up in Trinidad. For the whole school career from my little boy, I'm just most outstanding in them schoolwork. Till him get a scholarship when him leave school. And him go to Oxford University. Him name Eric Williams. Eric Williams. Whole heap of sharp youth coming out of the captivity of the Western Hemisphere, the African them. From all over the place. Marcus Garvey, Eric Williams, all of them all about. Anyway, him get a scholarship, go to England, go to Oxford University, and him been digging up the history and finding out what is the real reason behind certain things, and him expose a lot of things. And him expose a lot of things about how capitalism develop out of the money that slavery delivered to the British royal family and the whole of the so-called lords and the rich people. And make them rich and give them spare time to invent machine and develop capitalism as a new way of producing goods to make them multiply the growth in riches. So them growth in riches start to become much faster, capitalism. Eric Williams was one of the main people in them sharp young brain there who dig out the history and demonstrate that is slavery put them where them is now. And them get brighter and brighter and brighter. But anyway, by the 1940s, him decides after 20 odd years of demonstrating through teaching and history how the white world climb up on the back of the black world, him decide that him going put him historical knowledge and him education to the use of the people in the Caribbean, in Trinidad. So him decided to go into politics, and he did far more and he fought far more aggressively against the colonialism and the aggressors, more than Norman Manley and Bustamante and the other Caribbean leaders. Eric Williams was far more aggressive and far more effective and far more defiant and wouldn't bow to Babylon, whether it's England or America. Far more than them. They were more tools of the colonial. Eric Williams did more stand up to them. But to him come from Trinidad, Jamaicans wasn't really encouraged to evaluate him and find out. Anyway, after Jamaica voted against being part of the West Indies Federation, Eric Williams carried him country into independence a few days after Jamaica, 31st of August, after Jamaica do it on the 6th of August, so-called independence. See, even before Siaga was rescuing the government, because the government was in trouble within 2 years of becoming government of independent Jamaica. JLP government was in trouble and very unpopular. And Siaga is one of them bright young men, like Eric Williams. Siaga very much like Eric Williams, bright young man, using him social science and him different things to explain things and study things and understand things. Siaga get involved in the bringing back of Marcus Garvey body here to get back him government popular. But even before Siaga bring back Marcus, helped to bring back Marcus Garvey body here in 1964, Eric Williams decided to go on a trip and visit many countries in Africa to make the links between the Africans in the Caribbean and the Africans at home. And him toured through the whole of Africa. And him went to Ethiopia also. And him invite Haile Selassie to come and visit Trinidad and visit the Caribbean. Eric Williams in early 1964 went to Ethiopia and invite Haile Selassie to visit Trinidad and visit the Caribbean. And that is how Haile Selassie, when it was announced that he was going to come visit Trinidad, the people in Jamaica started to agitate and tell the Jamaica government, if Haile Selassie is going to visit Trinidad and Trinidad invite Haile Selassie to visit here, why you never invite him come here please invite him like how him coming so near. The Jamaica government tried to resist it and ignore it, but over the couple of weeks it was the agitation build up and build up and build up that the Jamaica government couldn't resist anymore, because like Jamaica was going to explode. And them get a message to Haile Selassie and invite him to come to Jamaica, seeing like how he is going to be so near to Jamaica. And so that is how Haile Selassie came to visit Jamaica in 1966 as a result of Eric Williams inviting him here. So them invite Haile Selassie and Haile Selassie visit here. Different from how them bring on Marcus Garvey dead. Them wait till Marcus Garvey dead, and then them use him to get back popularity. 15 man pan a dead man chest, or you know. And then bring Marcus Garvey body back here in 1964 to help strengthen themselves. 2 years later, not willingly, they were forced to bring the living Haile Selassie here as against the dead at Marcus Garvey. And so it was that when Haile Selassie come visit here, it was a spectacular visit, so popular that they never even need solely and police to protect him. That's a contrast between Obama visit the other day, where the whole Jamaica locked down because they couldn't trust anybody, and Haile Selassie visit when quarter Jamaica turn out, at least quarter Jamaica turn out on the streets and the airports and stadium to see Haile Selassie. And they never even need no solely and police because I'm all safe. Never even need the matter of fact the solely and police line them broke down and I'm more safe. Anyway, the popularity of Haile Selassie, the other party that wasn't in power decided that them going to use the popularity of Haile Selassie to get the ruling party out of power. The ruling party did use Marcus Garvey's body to help bolster them up in their unpopularity in 64. So by 68, Michael Manley and the PNP decide, say, alright, the only way to get out these people out of power is to go ride on the back of Haile Selassie. So now Michael Manley now make a trip to Africa similar to Eric Williams' trip 5 years before. In 1969, Michael Manley make a similar trip to Africa and visit some of the similar countries Eric Williams did visit, and come back to Jamaica now and falsify a picture of him and Haile Selassie, put in a false rod in the picture, says Haile Selassie just give him and tell him to take over Jamaica. Anyway, so this is the day 49 years ago that Haile Selassie visit did start. And so it is that the politicians, like politicians everywhere, will use up events to identify themselves with the people. Well, see, I got retire now, and you see him, the other day you see him in the paper at the function at the 80th birthday of P.J. Patterson. You see him hand over some gift to Patterson. All one file where him did have Pam Patterson and study Patterson. Him did have a file and make up Pam Patterson and study him, you know. And him give a version of the file to Patterson. No, give Patterson everything where he did in the file. Him give him a file with some photo and some various clippings and things. I know say Siaka is a social scientist. Study how people move together and human being behavior. Social science. And Patterson is a social engineer according to him. I know Patterson said the law is not a shackle law. Him is a lawyer and him is a practitioner of the law. And the law is not a shackle but a tool of social engineering. So you know, say if the law is a tool of social engineering, you know, say P.J. Patterson is a social engineer, especially being a politician, you see how him use the law. And matter of fact, him teach social engineering to him party, so them use up the law here now, as usual. As politicians are allowed to do, and supposed to do, but they're supposed to do it in the best interest of the people. So them use up the law and them decriminalize ganja and them do other things and engineer. Well, say I was a social scientist. What is the name? I'm trying to remember the name of the scientist in history. I don't know if it's fiction or history. The scientist would experiment and create one creature in the lab. Named Frankenstein. But what the scientist himself name again? I wonder if you could have looked it up for me. I used to know the name of the scientist and all that. what them call him? The scientist who did make the creature, the robot. But the robot get out of hand, the monster get out of hand and become even more terrible than what he was planning. I can't plan to make the monster terrible enough, to use it. But it become even more terrible than what the mad scientist in the lab was planning to make it. What did scientist name again? Just check and see if you can find out the name for me. Remind me of Seaga still as a social scientist. And remind me of the Garrison. The Garrison and the gang, because he told you about his gang. Seaga himself told that if he go for his gang, it will be terrible and dreadful. Oh yes, the Frankenstein monster, the scientists themselves did name Frankenstein. That's why the monster named after him, because it's like I am on picnic. So the scientists did name Frankenstein. And then the monster we make must name after him as in picnic. So it is that it was a visit of Haile Selassie to Jamaica that was used in the experiment, because after Haile Selassie visit Jamaica, when he passed through West Kingston and the whole place, and the place overrun and everybody I shout and I yell Haile Selassie, because West Kingston and Bakawal and them places was where the strongest concentration of Ras Tafari, Garvey people, revivalists and all of them African minded people, they'd gather up in thousands and hundreds of thousands living in them shack and them house them. And these people, they dismissed the government of Jamaica and the President Haile Selassie. When Haile Selassie that passed through West Kingston, especially at the railway station, when they hear the hundreds of thousands of people of fire burn the Governor General and the Queen and the minister, them including Seaga, fire burn them, the government of Jamaica decides, say, as soon as Haile Selassie gone, then go and destroy the whole of this place here and wipe them out and bring it and make a place where only their people can abide. And as soon as Haile Selassie left Jamaica, them start the so-called slum clearance to move away these defiant set of people who could become an army. A defiant set of people who never afraid for fire, burn them to them face and fire, burn them in the presence of them visitor. Because they were most embarrassed when people have fire, burn the Queen or fire, burn the Governor General and burn the minister them in front of Haile Selassie's face, and they were embarrassed because they themselves never want to invite Haile Selassie here, and now they was forced to invite him. Here it is that the masses of Jamaica is condemning them in front of their visitor. So as soon as Haile Selassie visit over, they move into the bulldozer, clear out the whole of West Kingston, not the whole of it, but the main trouble spots. And Seaga and the Minister of Housing, Seaga was the Minister of Development. Him and him friend, the Minister of Housing, Tavares, set out on the biggest experiment in changing up the dynamic of the people, them as some social scientists, by clear them out from there and build back a place from scratch and put in their people alone, and it will be a stronghold for them forever and ever and ever. In that lab that they had there carrying out their experiment that produced the monster that has spread all over Jamaica, the monster of organized bullying of the population, that has spread out all over Jamaica. It started out as a political project, but projects like these don't confine themselves to political timetable and election alone. The experiment was so successful that the bullies that they produce in their labs take over everyday life in Jamaica, not just at election time. This monster that spread all over Jamaica, and them talk about enough is enough and where it is coming from, a set of pack of hypocrites like them, these two bloodthirsty parties. They are thirsty for blood and thirsty for money. Not really thirsty for blood, but blood will purchase the money. And the hypocrites that system is. But we're not going to be downhearted at all, because as I said, thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of us are growing every day in understanding and all kind of different things and growing towards one another. So anyway, Seaga's retired and he's now writing science fiction. Now writing science fiction. And Tivoli inquiry are going in, I go really get the full truth out of it. But this monster not only continue to grow, but it populate the whole island and populate even the Jamaican communities abroad. The same monster. Down to the prison them abroad, the same monster exists in amongst Jamaican. Exists amongst the place where Jamaican migrate all over. That virus. But it cannot last forever. It cannot last forever. It is impossible for evil to dominate over good permanent. Impossible. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up for today. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Hello.
Morning, Jerry.
Wagwan. Yeah, up with the voice. Up.
Up.
Yes, sir. The almighty race.
Mighty race.
You can accomplish the audibility. Audible? What right name? Audible. You can accomplish being audible if you will. Yeah, man. Go ahead, Garnet.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, you know. Because more and more, as we look at these two political Franklin times, we the people have to resolve, forge our own way forward, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just keep encourage the people to meet amongst you one another. Because when you look on the voters list, the various voters list, most of the time the majority unblock vote is the people who decide not to participate in the thing as it is, you know?
Yeah.
And it then can cement that vote together and send one of their own to God now. It's the way that I see towards change, you know?
Yeah.
Because the two of them are the same thing. Look power going now with this $5 billion. And they even know if we call it crown and anchor or what we call it, you know?
The logistic hub Yeah.
Thing we're supposed to sign yesterday we can't sign we are just now man a plan to go do due diligence.
No, it would have been signed, you know. It would have been signed if the siren never go off and the spotlight never go on certain things. But so it would have been, I don't say it would have signed yesterday, no, if certain thing, if the scrutiny never go upon it.
But you mean coming out of as recent as EWI, right? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We gone back down the same street so early again.
Yeah, but Two Little Lizard, as Omar David said, Two Little Lizard not supposed to stop her from go through with our plans that we make. Two Little Crooked Lizard. But that crooked lizard are iguana.
Yeah, me just encourage the people. Bring a time for you bring back Mr. Patmore to it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Patmore, yeah, Paul Patmore there. Down in Trelawney.
Yeah, it's a good example, you know.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
Thank you very much. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up, hello.
Yo, Jerry.
Welcome.
Well, go on, my brother.
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, man, big up. Yo, West Indies, a step up, man. You see a draw test match, man.
Yeah, draw.
I can't believe it, that draw. Me only have a go win or lose.
Well, you have to pull up your socks before.
How cause it? Phil Simmons?
I don't know, you have to pull up your socks or pull up your pants before you really start.
Yeah,
like,
but from 95 we are slide. So it take 20 years for pull up socks?
sometime longer. No, it don't take that time, but it don't take that time necessarily. There's no set time that it take. Some people slumber for all hundreds of years before them, get things together and get the dead wood out of the way. A lot of time, the people who occupying the crease is not the people who really supposed to be there. You know?
Sure. True, like Stuart Williams, where him about as an irresponsible batsman like that during his time at the opening position of West Indies cricket is the current assistant coach.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need them man there. Why we keep trying with Devon Smith, who batted with Stuart Williams as an opener then? Seems like we're memory short. Why we can't get a youth for open now? Devon Smith tried, tested and failed. And even though we make 62 in the second innings, we need to go with them man there, you know. The man they do them time.
So at one time recently it looked like Jamaica was improving faster than the rest of the West Indies, because Jamaica was down and then Jamaica started to improve faster than the rest of the West Indies.
Jamaica slide now. Yeah, because the 2020 cricket, you know, it make Jamaica cricket a slide, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second point, Jerry.
Yeah.
And I want to approach this cautiously.
Yeah.
You hear argument about the three school youth, them killer Clarendon there?
Yes.
And the man.
Yeah.
You hear some argument, you know. You hear it too?
I don't know what you're talking about. Tell me.
There's some untoward manly thing, and some man realize and either program them and say, well, the next time them come. Because me here say the accountant was one of them man there, you know. You notice me, I choose my word carefully.
Yeah, yes, but
Because me no want your station and no pray.
No, but if you hear rumors and these
well, put it this way. Good, reliable information.
Right.
I wouldn't call it rumors, but you don't know, you can't say who say.
No, listen. So which set of man take it upon themselves, you see, that they are going to discipline the youth and force the youth or any adult to behave in a way that they like, or who is going to punish people for any activity that they like? Which set of man that?
Well, the information me I hear, you know, from good source, you know, people who come from the town, you know, so a long time you go there on the Mondays and known Ray.
No, but you're ignoring what I just asked you.
I don't answer that, you know, Jerry.
No, all right, don't answer. Just tell me what I just asked you.
Actually, which set of man I will take it pan them Ray, and they.
No. Why you not talking plain? Why you don't want to talk plain? Talk plain with
me. Talk about the issue of Jerry, man.
No, listen, it's me asking, so you don't have to be embarrassed at the question. Just tell me the question when
Jerry,
you just ask it.
Jerry,
yeah.
Me talking how you call it, semantics.
No,
right?
No, but my words don't have to be spoken in semantics. I said them plain a while ago. Just repeat the question where I did ask you. Which
Jerry,
set of man? No, I'm not going to forget it. You brought up this thing here. I am saying, which set of man? Hear me now.
Ask the question.
No, hear me. Me and you not quarrel, man. Listen. Me and you not quarrel. Listen.
No, me I can't quarrel.
No,
I'm a brethren.
Yes. Hear this again. Which set of man is so righteous and so strong and such a good example that they're going to take it upon themselves, that they are going to execute some man who they don't like their behavior, or them say them behavior is not manly? Is which set of man that's so great and righteous that they're going to take it upon themselves to execute these people?
If you want me to answer that, which set of man so righteous that them ray.
Yeah.
That will never stop in a Jamaica.
What will never stop?
Man taking up things to do execution.
Okay, but and the man who take up these things,
that will never stop.
Yes,
when Obama come,
all right,
that can't stop.
Yeah, the man them will take up these things that they are going to execute man for behaving in a way that is not manly.
Them are righteous, but them man righteous to other things, but them righteous to them thing there.
To which things?
Them not righteous.
No, they're righteous to which thing? They are righteous.
No man is perfect.
No, they are right. They are righteous to which things?
Them righteous we have no woman.
Oh.
Alright, you hear that? You understand that?
Yes. So now,
but certain other things that
you know that. No, but okay, that's so anyway, you and them now is in agreement that they have authority now to execute anybody.
Me and them?
No, but you are praising them. You are praising them.
What is this, Bobby boy? Me and them, I tell you
no, but
tell me about me and them.
No, but you said,
tell you what won't stop in a Jamaica.
You are telling me.
Proclamation.
You are telling me that they are.
Obama,
hold on.
Obama
You're not gonna allow me to talk. Hold on, you're not gonna allow me to talk.
Yeah, but yeah, implicate. Say you and them.
Yes, you said that they are righteous.
You are give police information that I am a conspirator.
No, you are saying that they are righteous.
And that
you are saying that they are righteous.
Oh man, yeah, malign me, man.
You are saying that they are righteous. Well, wait.
From now, this
we don't have no more time for this. Let's go to our next call. You are saying that they are righteous, and that man we have enough woman is righteous enough to execute a next set of man we don't have enough woman, or we don't want to deal with woman. You are saying that they are righteous. So you and them is in agreement that anybody who is righteous by having enough woman have authority to execute other people who them don't like them lifestyle. And you bring in rumor and all kind of little mix-up thing here. You brought it here. I didn't bring it, and I'm not quarreling with it, but you did bring it here. Yes, you did. Morning, welcome, straight up. Welcome.
Yes, I hear this person has been doing this for many years.
Yeah.
He tell you how much people was killed during certain time in our history.
Yeah.
He was a policeman.
Yeah.
Right? And he come now with his propaganda in support of the government. And I
no, hold on. What you're saying is not clear. Make what you're saying clear. Tell me what you thought. Tell me who.
Man, he was a former policeman.
Yes, yes.
And he's saying when the JLP was in power during the 80s, more people were killed by the police.
Yeah.
Right? He was a policeman during that time. And why I bring up the argument, because I want to go back to Tivoli and say when the police go to Tivoli, they go there with their political agenda. And that is why they go down there and kill people. Would you support my theory?
Your theory is that what?
I asked you if my theory, if you support it.
No, I listen to it. I don't.
Okay, well, you don't have to support it.
Yeah.
But that is my belief. And when I listen
to
Mr. Ellington talking yesterday, and him tell you 30 years, no police could go down into Tivoli Garden. And if during that time no police could go there, you never fit as a head of the police force. You was not fit, and none of them
all right,
that was there before was not fit.
All right, me and you know. Let's go for a break and come back. Yes, sir? Yes, welcome back to Mr. Fox. You and me have enough experience in this country that we know, and most of the population that is adult and aware know, that it is more than 30 years since Tivoli and certain other place, because even Arnett Gardens, Concrete Jungle and them places, it's more than 30 years that established from 72 and established that police not just run communities or come do as them like. And Tivoli was even before that. It's plenty more than 30 years. Motherfucker is almost 50 years now with Tivoli. And not only that, me and you know, and most of the population know, of our age know, that not only the ruling party, but the other party agree, say, all right, hands off, and the two of them always agree and allow it. You understand? One party alone couldn't keep Tivoli out of bounds forever, you know. That's why Patterson and Siaga is still good friend now. Is it true I'm talking or I'm telling life on them?
Well, I can't say I heard you say that Mr. Siaga was at the anniversary.
Not only was at the anniversary, him and Patterson and them, and nothing wrong with people who was previously adversary to become good friend, but they come good friend at our cost. At our cost, we pay the price of them making up. You understand me?
My point is not, Jerry.
Yeah.
We have been through many commissioners of police.
Yeah.
And the police supposed to go anywhere. It doesn't matter whether I like them or that. It doesn't matter whether I support the things that they do. As long as them do them job professionally, me no problem. The police supposed to go in any community. And if you as a commissioner and you can command your people, if you go in there and do a professional job, the people and the media, like what the former commissioner was saying, the people was protesting on the media, and he tried everything to make it look good, and his part and the police part, that because of what the people are saying and the media, they couldn't go into Tivoli and do their job professionally. I put that through the window, nothing like that.
Can any commissioner of police order the police force to go into the Prime Minister constituency and do as them like?
If they are professional.
No, hear me now. Mr. Fox, the time is limited, you know. Let's stop talking about if and but, no, man. Let's stop talking about if and we have no time for waste about if and but. I'm asking you if any commissioner of police can just order police to go into the Prime Minister constituency and clean up everything in there without him consult with them.
I don't believe he should consult. He should talk to the police and do professional.
I don't ask about no should. I ask if any of them can. But thank you very much. You have been most helpful. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Morning, welcome. Straight up.
Steve, Brother Jerry.
Oh, go on.
Touch up your volume, Delico. You're coming through a bit, you know?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man, much better. I got a Brother Jerry that it was a dramatic scene over in a section of St. James there yesterday.
Yeah.
When a bandit criminal held up a beer at a supermarket and grabbed a bag with $500,000.
Yeah.
I get a Brother Jerry that an alarm was raised and persons rushed the brethren.
Yeah.
I get a Brother Jerry that the bag was dropped, but he managed to got away with $450,000.
Oh, so him take the money out of the bag and drop the bag?
It seems so.
Oh.
No, sorry, pardon me. He got away with some of the money, and what was remaining was $450,000.
Okay.
But I get a Brother Jerry that some onlookers on the scene capitalize on the situation.
May I finish your sentence here?
Yes.
Thief never likes another thief with deep baggy.
No, you lit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
You know, Jerry, when I hear about this incident, you know, I wonder if the same thing happened in the case of those two Jamaican women in Trinidad.
Yeah.
When the gunman attacked the Chinaman and shot him.
Yeah.
Grab him box of cash. By the way, I get that the two women were held with $800,000 TP dollars.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
The Jamaican.
When they work that out, you know, that comes to just over 13 million Jamaican dollars.
Yeah.
I know that the two women that is clearly not chicken feed.
No.
But as you pointed out to me yesterday, they will benefit from the presumption of innocence.
Yes.
Until if or when they are proven guilty.
Yeah.
I'm working on something else. Little more.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yes, morning. What a great country and a great morning. You know, it is great to see that 85 years after oil, native Jamaicans have pulled the ganja plant to the fore now. One must give kudos to young Raymond Price for doing so, because some people just sit down, say them are part of the sector and the movement, but them stagnate all of them 85 years there. And we still are pull them forward. We pull the music, the culture, you know, and it continues that native Jamaicans keep on doing and building and making them country great. That is really, and I see where the logistic hub is moving also. They're about the third phase that's about to come on stream.
Who is in charge of the who is in charge of that?
What, the logistic hub?
Yeah.
It falls under the Ministry of Work.
Who is the person?
Well, Omar Davis is in charge, but the side the other part, the industrial business complex part site, is formed under Minister Hilton.
So you said falling.
It's coming on, the third phase is coming. You have some people, you know, the British Empire people, always I say, not now, this and that, all back, and when you look at where them 21 constituents where them represent, you see a total underdevelopment, you know. But this time we're going forward and we have to the whole of Jamaica come forward.
So when you said them have 21, you mean, would you allow me to talk when I allow you to talk? When you say it's the 21, you mean the JLP 21 seat?
Yeah, man,
So what you're actually doing here now? You're just going back to your campaigning business again.
No, I'm not campaigning. I'm looking at the development of our country, our people, how we're moving forward. The native Jamaican that.
You don't have to stop JLP in them back in the car. Them don't shut themselves in them mouth already.
Well, it's the British farm. Them in the part was really farmed by the British.
No. The PNP breed. The British fornicate the PNP and the baby was the JLP.
No, they didn't form the people.
Yes, the British fornicate the PNP and the baby was the JLP.
People of Jamaica.
No, the British breed the PNP.
The artists, the doctors.
No, the British.
Calabar, Old Boys,
the British breed the PNP. The British breed the PNP.
Farmer late Howard Cook and them people.
And the
so we need something right and them people.
The JLP is a brown picnic of the PNP.
It's a British farmed organization.
All right, thank you very much.
Them
farm the baby now. No. Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one, please. Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Go ahead,
good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Jerry, good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Look, I beg you. Allow me to express myself. Because if you're a patriotic Jamaican, look here, me attack some propaganda. Look here, do you know that when we get independent, you see, we build 60 at school, we go back again, the whole parish in this country here, we put small house and the little few houses Tivoli bill, Siaga bill, as a man Jamaican Labour Party have bill, for the people in Kingston. You are making look like Jamaica. Look here. I'll part come here now, Jerry. When you know a guy like you should have a bank like Super Plus then.
No, hello, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Yes, may I hear you?
Yes. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, may I not go and talk no man to man. You are silent up the program like the previous caller. Thank you very much. Next call. Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello. Next one. Yes, you see? Let's run the numbers. The more the election coming near, right, and the more politics building up, is the more we're going to cut down. Cut down all the propagandists. And the JLP, the bastard picking the PNP, and the PNP, the deadbeat father of the JLP. Good morning. Let's run the numbers, please. We have them. For Straight Up, we have a choice of numbers. 702-3470. 702-3470. 702-258. Let's go. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Go ahead, please.
Jerry.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Why? I know the fever look like it's on, you know?
Yeah, well, we're going to cut it down. We're going to cut down the fever.
After I make a comment this morning from Fresh Start,
yeah.
I hear Eliza Bug come call me PIC.
PIC meaning what?
PIP.
Oh, PIP, oh.
But you know, I'm glad for the Jamaican that I am.
Yeah.
That I can call wrong when I see it and give credit where it is due.
Yeah.
And them could have vexed till them busting $1 billion.
All right, look here. We don't want the back and forth with between the callers against one another. Let's go to another call. Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Next one. Good morning, welcome. Go ahead, please. You're listening to your radio? Come, talk up, please.
Yes, Mark.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Fine, thank you. Move away from the radio, please.
Okay, sir. Yeah, Mr. Small.
Go ahead, please.
You're right, sir. You're right as a book, when I say more the election come on, I'll get rid of them politicians, them bigger head there, You're right, I see them becoming like a confident to them party,
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You're right when you say you'll get rid of them, short them call and listen them.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of them, sorry, when the election, just get rid of them.
Yes, and we shorten the repeat callers unless them really on track.
You can't not contribute not more propaganda.
No, we love the repeat call, but if it is If it is going down that well-beaten path, it don't make no sense.
Okay. That's all I have to say, sir.
Well, thank you very much for the support.
Yes, sir. Respect all man.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to run a couple numbers now. We have another call. You can just say hello. Good morning.
Plant to Jerry.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Put man to Jerry there.
Yeah, man, I'm on. You're on. All right. Go ahead.
Eh?
Go ahead. You're on.
Yeah, Jerry.
Yes, sir. No, you're talking.
You hear me?
No, you are talking to the radio and asking me if me hearing you because they're listening to the radio. So what you do, call back after the 10 a.m. headline news. That's what you must do, here. Straight up.
Good morning with the latest headlines. I'm Kayla Wright. Science and Technology Minister Philip Polwell has urged the University of the West Indies to engage small farmers as the institution seeks to carry out medical research on the ganja plant. The government has given the University of the West Indies UAE an order to cultivate ganja for medical research and to also set the pace for the development of a cannabis industry. Polwell says participants should ensure that as the industry develops, they are able to deal with value-added products. He says the license allows for contract farming and has called on the university to engage small farmers in the process. The sectoral debate continues this afternoon in the House of Representatives, with Transport, Works and Housing Minister Omar Davies giving his contribution. Opposition spokesperson on Social Security, Pernell Charles, and Minister of Agriculture, Labour and Social Security, Derek Kelly, will also make their contributions. Meanwhile, the debate will continue on the Revenue Appeals Division and the Minimum Business Tax Act 2015. Minister of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change will also be answering questions on the management of the Riverton City Dump. An Egyptian court has sentenced ousted President Mohamed Morsi to 20 years in jail for ordering the arrest and torture of protesters during his rule. It is the first verdict he has received since his overthrow and is one of the several trials he faces. Morsi was deposed by the military in July 2013 following mass street protests against his rule. And those are the stories making the latest headlines. News next at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Straight Up with Jerry Small continues. I'm Kayla Wright.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. And we don't quarrel with our callers, but sometimes you know that you have to be as emphatic as we need to be, especially when people are trying to push over certain things upon us. Yes, we do. Some text message. Jerry, the older politicians must go home and stop make a mockery of themselves like A.J. Nicholson. You know, them love to hold on to limelight and all kind of different things and the spoils. Next one, Morning Bongo. Please send happy birthday greetings to my niece, Kibashai Miller. Coming from Auntie V, Jeffrey, and other family members. That's for Kibashai Miller. Next one, happy birthday to Miss Maureen Dillon of Newstalk 93 FM. Wishing you many more to come. Cheers from Angie in St. Thomas. Yeah, that's our Miss Maureen there. Next one, hi Robin, you said 15 men on a dead man chest. I get the dead man part. Could you explain to me the 15 men part? Well, it's a pirate, that was one of the pirate songs where the pirate them used to sing when they were celebrating. After them loot other people and take on the loot for them boat. Whether when them reach back at them place or them park, them harbor, or upon the boat. The dead man chest is not the man chest where him chest plate where him heart in, The dead man chest, every one of the pirate upon the boat, them have them chests, them chests, them chests. Chest like you're safe, where you keep your things and you get your part of the loot and you keep it. You seize some ganja and you share it up. Like when police go upon raid and seize ganja, if the ganja good, them share it up. The commission, well, not the, I don't know about commission. Inspector get a nice big part there. And see if you can find sugar mine, no? urban hustling. Him explain it out good because more time him wrap up a bigger draft inspector and him wrap up a smaller draft for the sergeant and the, you know, anyway, the pirate them when them go loot, each one will get part of the loot, just like robber. Them have a place where them keep them things, them chest on the boat mostly. So when one pirate dead, there are 15 pirates where they mostly share up the loot of the dead man. Sometimes some of them have little honor, they might have carry back 2 pieces of loot, go give him family back to England. Because it's probably all every 10 years and 20 years them go back to England or a different place. So the 15 man from a dead man chest a share up the loot. Of the dead man with them same friend. Them are cutthroat, you know, cutthroat. Next one. Jerry, Confucius taught us to do unto others like what we would like for ourselves. Who is he or was he? Confucius, not a Chinese philosopher. A philosopher out of China who teach all the wise things to the Chinese and to the world. Next one. Jerry, leave Manley and Siaga alone. They were better leaders, better than you. Well, you are ill. You are ill. And so make us see if Siaga and Manley can make you whole. Make you whole because them are your leader. Next one. Jerry, the murder rate spiked when it got difficult for bad man to get visas or to take fake passport. Check it. A lot of different reasons for murder rate spiking. And one of the main reasons is the inability and inactivity and laziness and involvement of police and politicians. One of the main reasons. Inactivity and inability and involvement of police and politicians. One of the reasons. One of the reasons. Next one. Mr. Small, I must commend you on the great work that you are doing in educating and acknowledging the works of great men. Big up, Jerry. Thank you. Next one. Pleasant morning, Jerry. Here at work, listen to your program, which is so informative. Keep up the work. Please don't waste time with those idle callers. Take your advice, yes? Next one. Jerry, the PNP and JLP are run like excessive country clubs, exclusive country clubs, but whose membership is paid for by the people. You are so right. Thank you very much. Back to the phone. Go ahead, please. Next one.
Hello, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, morning.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, man, this morning in your own speech, you said the most important of leadership visit to the country is yes, Selassie.
Yes, sir.
Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
Come again.
Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
That what?
That the most important leadership visit to the country.
I didn't say the most important, yet I think it's the most important. I think I said the most spectacular. I'm not sure exactly. I think I said the most spectacular, but it certainly is certainly the most important, yes, sir.
Could you explain why?
Because it's the visit that the Jamaican people welcomed the most and that did them the most benefit in terms of their self-knowledge.
So, when you compare that with Fidel Castro visit, what you would say?
Well, Fidel Castro visit, they were similar to, in a way, to Obama's visits because of the high security and they needed to protect him. He was popular to a certain level, but he was not as inspiring to the Jamaican people. But he was very inspiring, but not
What about the benefit from
the benefits?
Well,
it benefit mostly, it benefit the PNP a lot. It also benefit the people of, not the visitor, the Cuban connection with Jamaica benefit Jamaica people in different ways, not especially the visit.
But really and truly, I really never, so that the visit wasn't in my time really, so I would know, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, the next thing is, I don't know you're going to get rid of the political pundit them because as the time draw closer, you know, that's what going to make the program interesting. When you're trying to tone it down.
No, listen here now. The people of Jamaica will be discussing the politics of Jamaica every day.
Yes.
Your discussion and the other people's discussion of the politics of Jamaica is far more interesting than the propagandists. And some of them have boasted, especially those two from the PNP, the male and the female. They have boasted that if they are not on the program, it can't nice. Let us see.
Yeah.
Because we have blocked them off already for months at a time.
Yes, and the program still go on.
Yes, and they boast. Look here, hold on. That in itself is a piece of propaganda, you know, that can convince, you know. If we know the program is nice. And you see if you're afraid, you believe it and you say, you know, some program will go down, will allow them, you know.
True.
Well, it's the same kind of propaganda that says Jamaica is PNP country. And down to the labor right, them start believe it, but not me and the sensible people.
That's true.
Siaga himself says true, but he's not well.
Oh, anyway, you know, so you couldn't. The next thing I throw to Andrew Wall is the General Secretary for the Labour Party, Dr. Chang.
Yeah.
They are saying that they are already, most of the country, I think there's a bar note 5, you know.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any candidate neither at the division level or the constituency level.
Yeah.
And I want to tell them that I don't want any Nicodemus candidates, so they must do what they are doing, you see?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Smart.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Smart, one good thing about your politics, you see?
Yeah.
Is that you are not user-friendly.
Not user-friendly in any way.
Yeah, and I put that page in my book.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but Mr. Small, one day my father was counseling me, you see?
Yes, sir.
And he told me if I keep giving the devil, if I keep giving the devil my money,
yeah,
he will continue to attempt to tell me where to find Jesus Christ.
All right.
And I prove it in this culture because I live to see ministers of government planting ganja now.
Yes, imagine.
Professors at the university planting ganja.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of the stone that the builder refused.
Yes, sir.
It has now become the head cornerstone.
Yeah.
And we go up among that myth, illusion and lies in this country, you know, that I can firmly say now that every nook and cranny of Jamaica is corrupt. There is corruption on every street, every lane, every road in Jamaica because of the lies that we go up in.
It's not space is corrupt, you know. It's not the space and the acres of Jamaica and the square foot corrupt, you know. Corruption only exists in human being mind. That's the only place in the universe that we are aware that corruption can exist.
Yeah, but that's the way the politicians trying to think now to rely on the ganja after so many years.
Yeah.
But I wonder what the church going to tell their congregation.
No, well, they're going to set up some Rasta pastors and give them authority that where their worship location is, more smoking can go on. So you find say them are trying to turn Rasta. No, it can't work. The dog they can't work. Anyway, they might try to turn Rasta in a church and state. It's an election year. All what you see in the front page ganja planting and all them thing there. I commend the university, but is a politician is orchestrating it. Thank you very much. Let's go. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Welcome, Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Not bad.
Yes, sir.
Does the country, I don't know if it's the government,
the
country or what, have some recompense to give back Uga prison for ganja?
I don't think so. But they're going to talk some nice things still.
So, from over 100 years now, the university never done a research on ganja.
I think so, but mostly psychological. Study the people who smoke it.
Oh, so we start backward?
No, man.
Does you think, I don't know if it is right, you know, those politicians will pass over 80. Does you believe it's time for them really take them pension and stay home? Because they're still actually getting them pension and I believe they're getting PFM and MP.
You're getting more and more. You hear what Patterson tells Samuda there already? Did you hear?
No.
Well, them name a road after Patterson.
Yes, the road.
And Samuda and a whole heap of them was there. Labor Right, PNP, everybody was there. President Patterson.
Mr. Patterson, you know, I have one thing for him, you know. Hold on a second. Can't come there now. Just wait a little. Him did one of the man did say that too much contractor is here when I go to university, you know.
Yeah. No, what I was saying is that when Samuda was a man where serve under Patterson, remember say Samuda was a PNP under Patterson.
Yeah, yes.
And him a labor right under Siaga. And him a labor right back under Bruce Golden and under Andrew Williams. But he was saying that him a big Patterson.
Yeah, but some of them...
No, but you're not listening. But you're not
really go back and look for what them did.
But you're not listening. You're not hear me say. Yes, him a big Patterson to stay out of the election campaign. And, stay out of the election campaign. And stay off of the road. That means not to drive up and down and campaign. And Patterson tell him say, it's more dangerous when him stay at home and manage the campaign more when him go out. So all when them reach 80 and retire and get them pension, they're more dangerous that time there. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Take care.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Oh, Jerry?
Welcome, sir.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
I
say welcome, sir. Welcome. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, welcome. Go ahead. Start to talk, please.
What me I say?
Yeah.
Me don't know if you know when Obama come back to Jamaica. Because I don't like him walk on Barbados having in a New Kingston, you know.
Why?
Stay bad, man.
Stay bad, oh.
Man, if you walk on Barbados, you book it to man, some patrol from Barbados having, man, right? Well, so before you should Muscle Boulevard, so man.
Yeah, what about
the east side?
What about the sidewalk?
Yeah, me don't like them to do something to it, man. Because I drive on it, man, I tell you, patrol, be bad, man.
What about the sidewalk?
Huh?
Or the sidewalk stay?
Alright, before now, I'm not hear well, but I get to hear what I say.
Me hear what you said, but I was asking how the sidewalk stays. So
before I get trouble there, man.
Yeah.
Alright.
If the sidewalk, if the road I go buck off your toe, well, you better walk on the sidewalk. But at 2 million US, the road them cost with 2 million US, you know. It costs for paint the road them. I just paint the road, you know. Paint the road them black and paint some white line light. Let's go to the next call. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Hello.
Hello, morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, I am not sure if I'm understanding what Mr. Paul is saying.
Yeah?
And for one, the ganja plant that was given to the principal of the university yesterday to ceremonially plant there.
Yeah.
Where was that plant before?
I don't know if it was at the government lab.
Oh, but wherever it was, whether it was at the government lab or not, it would have been illegal before yesterday.
No, them have circumstances under which them can keep them
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I'd like to find out.
Yeah.
The research that is going to be done now.
Yeah.
And the ganja that is going to be needed.
Yeah.
Would they be buying from the persons who have ganja ready in the field presently?
Yes, that's why some of the ganja growers was there yesterday and do some of the planting. You ever know that?
No, I'm not talking about the planting, no. I'm talking about ganja that is ready for reaping, that is out there in the field.
Yeah.
So they're purchasing from those persons?
Yes, and also the university have some land in St. Elizabeth where them going to some more planting.
Okay.
You never know?
No, I was really wondering because people would have had ganja out there that would have been illegal all along.
Yeah.
That would be ready and waiting right now to be dealt with.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you don't remember when Siaga come into office in 1980? What he said about the ganja and the cocaine money and different?
No, I wouldn't remember that.
The money that was coming into the banks, coming back to Jamaica, because him say, and his people say that because he is now in authority, when he win the election, people now going to be more confident and bring money back to Jamaica and you know, so every economy going to be better, so people start to bring in money.
Okay.
And the banks was wondering whether they must take some of these dirty money.
Okay.
You don't remember?
Yeah.
And Siaga said to them, said, don't question where the money coming from. We just take in the foreign exchange and be glad for it. So it is that this government, because I know both of them have similar principle and philosophy. You're going to be questioning where the ganja come from. And, you know?
Yeah, well, that is how I think the poorer class of ganja farmers would get involved.
But you know that the politician wasn't going to legalize ganja until them set up themselves properly.
Well, I know that.
You know, So you find that most of the leading people in the ganja lobby was from the JLP and the PNP.
Right.
Yes, because them set up themselves long time and put themselves in place long time. They were, just like what Obama tell you, don't believe that when ganja legalized, it's not small man going control.
Well, I know that quite some time.
Don't Obama did say so? Don't Obama did say so for university idea?
Well, he said it wouldn't be a silver bullet.
No, he said, don't believe that these big companies going to allow a little small people to control $1 billion trade.
Well, we are not, well...
So it's big men.
From our kind of politics and
not only our kind of politics, it is the politics and the economics of
and how the economy is run.
It is the politics and the economics of big men and big women around the world from ancient time till now. But thank you very much here, ma'am.
Yes, okay,
you are full of insight, right? Okay. You smoke, ma'am?
Oh, okay, then you take care.
You know, answer me if me I smoke. Where you get all them knowledge from? Hello? No, I want to tell me still, you know. Good morning and welcome. Welcome to Straight Up, hello? Welcome, Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Yes.
Welcome.
Jerry, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Welcome. Go ahead.
One, hear me now, Weeble, you see?
Yes.
You have an idea who is Weeble father?
Who name Weeble?
Weeble, no, Gungu and Red Peas are them mother.
Yeah.
But you have an idea what them father?
No, you tell me.
Okay. Well, I kind of put it towards the man and woman thing where you say a man world and God make man from, make woman from man ribs.
Yes.
But dealing with saying Weeble and many more things now.
Yeah.
We're created just so. Me not see, we just come so to a female. Because the gungu and a man gungu, a female gungu.
Yeah.
Gungu and Red Peas.
Yes.
The female power.
Yeah.
You have a tree named Ponzi and so you know where if you cut it down on a rat, not pure bug, you know, some big bug like tumble bug. It's farm, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, natural bug, big bug them.
What you say?
Yeah. So the how me see the woman, the female, they show more power. They become man, say well then become man build car and truck and plane and thing. That not say well then. They make the man more than human.
Yeah.
No. Again, we are at, you know, about this madams and land space and thing, you see?
Yeah.
In the 72, the song them, where they sing now, Bytons was one, and now them the time, them come with the song, the other them come.
Yeah.
And the other one was Madans.
Yeah.
Refugees. Like where they overthrow Jerusalem. Because when you check back a wall, you know, them they scatter back a wall like Madans.
Yeah.
And again, come now, Tivoli come up. And Tivoli scatter again.
Mm-hmm.
And them want to put the people them farm bus, take them out, and because they don't take land nothing, they won't go. Because 70 long year pass, you know, and then look at them, the people that don't take for land where they even buy, you know, so it go to Jamaica, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see there's a madam thing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a madam thing.
All right.
Yes, you might soon, that might soon, but within the answer and thing, you see, when Ernie sing about that cat, was not a young man never sing no song, you know, a song written, you know.
Okay.
The people writing song that voices won't sing to no one, that full sense.
All right.
Other song there.
All right, thank you very much, dear sir. Good morning, welcome
yeah.
to Straight Up, hello. Good morning, welcome Straight Up, hello. Go ahead, please.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Recently, Brother Jerry, I came across two frequent visitors to the island from a European country called Hungary. You're familiar with that name?
Yeah, man.
Now, Jerry, there is a concern with me, and this is not the first time I'm hearing of this, but I just want to get your take on it. They are very disappointed when they find that they go to a hotel or a tourist establishment, they come across great service from staff. Sometimes they are impressed with the niceness of the food, and they would like to offer a tip to the chef from a kitchen there, or to other staff members for their good service.
Yeah.
And a few of these hotels have a policy, no tip.
Yeah.
They say one hotel in particular, which I will not mention here and now, say what you can do is drop the money up at the front desk in a big panya, and then use it and share it for all workers.
Yeah.
Now on the face of it, that might sound reasonable, but if one take time out to consider, suppose me that there's a worker out there and me now pull my weight, or not going the extra mile to give quality service, I am going to benefit from the professional and good quality service of other staff members who are doing their best out there.
Yeah.
So why is it, Brother Jerry, that some of these hotels do not allow their workers to take tips? Some of these workers are struggling to survive, as you know, in our harsh economic realities.
Yeah.
Is this fair?
No, it not seem that to me.
Yes, I believe I would love to meet with one of the owners of this hotel and tell him in particular to let these visitors be able to give a little thing to a worker and help these workers to be, if it's even for a while, financially free as a bird, if you get my drift.
Yeah, but I don't think, yes, I don't think them really, to hear from me, you know, but you can try it. But thank you very much. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Just a few quick thoughts.
Yeah.
This morning I was listening to the Fresh Start program.
Yeah.
Iman Tafari.
Yeah.
And Jalino, Steve, right. They were discussing with that gentleman the issue of crime statistics, you know, over the decades.
Yeah.
At the end of it, those both gentlemen sort of have the same numbers.
Yeah.
They had a different perspective on it, you know.
Yeah.
So I suppose you could call it statistical manipulation. But Delano said at the end of the argument that, Miss Tafari said, boom shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after making a statement, her perspective on it. And Delano wondered, where did that boom shot thing come from? I just reminded him it's from Newton Dow, you know.
Newton Dow, yeah.
Right, that West Indies fast bowler of the early 70s.
Yeah, we'll make some record.
Yes, man.
Make some music.
His career under Kanai and under Sobert and Kanai. You make some records.
Hold on. Let's go for a break and you come back and tell about it.
Okay.
Welcome back to Straight Up. You there, sir?
Yes, Jerry, I'm there.
Yeah, Delano, see right, he was wondering where the phrase come from. He was dismissing Iman's use of the word, saying nobody uses those terms again.
That's not my impression. I think he said, where did it come from again?
No. He said, who uses those terms again? What kind of thing you talking?
Okay, which would a different meaning.
Yeah, go on.
I think
what you're saying about Utah? You're saying about Utah though now.
Okay, yeah, Dow to St. Mary and Kensington Cricket Club.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's enough for those. The Dr. Frankenstein.
Yes.
We know it's a fictional thing from 1818 storybook. Mary Shelley. The doctor was Dr. Frankenstein and the monster was Frankenstein. Yeah.
Okay.
Treasure Island, we know. Oh, that 15 man and dead man chest.
Yeah.
That's how the pirate them sing when they must share up the loot in the Treasure Island story.
Yeah, but what is the dead man chest?
Well, I suppose it would mean the man who you captured the treasure from.
Yeah.
You'd kill a man, take away his loot.
One of the pirate, yeah.
Right.
No, but that's a man. But what is the chest?
The chest is the chest of treasure.
Oh, yeah.
It would be, that box, that big box they usually keep the thing in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read quickly, Jerry, a line from an article from Orville Taylor, your neighbor.
Quickly.
Right. It's from the Gleaner Sunday, April 12th. He says, Garvey went to prison for doing nothing wrong. We have a lot to apologize to Garvey and his legacy for. Founding president of PNP, since founding president of PNP, Norman Manley, figured in both cases. You know, that's both cases where Garvey went to jail. So, you know, just have to look at that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning, next call, welcome to Straight Up. We'll go for some text messages. Mr. Small, what really going on with all the heap of crimes all over Jamaica? It's the same thing as usual, same way as usual. Long time it's been going on. And you know that the politicians up to now still deny the involvement of themselves and their parties building up of crime into our industry in Jamaica. Both of the major parties continue to deny these things, while many of the people involved in that building up of it still alive here now and still getting a lot of honors. There's a lot of hypocrisy and people are fool themselves, and most of the young people don't even know. Them only just born comes to them crime and just used to it like normal. Next one, Mr. Small, can you please explain what happened with FinSac? Yeah, but we don't have the time right now, but little by little these things will come out. The government of Jamaica in the 90s, the government and some of the business people of Jamaica caused a lot of people to lose their money. And the government and them supporters and some of the business people and the banks benefit. And a lot of people lose their money. Whole heap lose their money. A lot of skullduggery. Next one. Thank you, Mr. Small, for the history lessons and expose the general motives of these compadores known as members of parliament. Next one. Jerry, how come Dudus was so strong from JLP and have so much influence on the youth in Jamaica, but the PNP ruled for most of the 52 years? Explain. Most of the 52 years? Yeah, well, okay, between the text message and them time, I can't really go into that. It will take too long. But little by little, we'll talk about that. Why you don't phone in and we could talk about these things there? Because that's a whole heap of thing for explaining now. Next one, Mr. Small, did you watch CVM last night where the police officers were talking about how they were forced to write tickets and make 2 arrests per month unnecessary? Yes, we know that they are required to bring in certain amount of revenue for the government. Bring in a certain amount of money. That's what most of the traffic tickets and the ganja tickets that will be about, to bring in money for the government, not to stop anybody from driving bad. They are not about stopping people from driving badly or stop people from getting mad. They are about bringing in money for the government. Next one. Mr. Small, does smoking ganja give knowledge? Not as far as I know. I smoked for 25 years. I don't know nothing about ganja giving any knowledge. Give pleasure. I don't know nothing about it giving knowledge. Good morning. Welcome back to Straight Up. Hello?
Good morning, Mr. Small.
Welcome.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Greetings to your listeners and all the staff of the station, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I am the person we were talking sometime last week about His Imperial Majesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the church.
And what?
We would like to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Especially for the younger generation and the youth to come.
Yeah.
This is the truth about it. You see, sir, you are an intelligent man and you read a lot of books. The books you read, I don't read them. And the books I read, you don't read them.
Hold on a minute there.
Yes.
What books I read?
Well, I really don't know some of the books you read, but according to how you express yourself on the radio.
Hold on there. You're listening to a radio there, right?
Yes, we're over in the other room.
Well, it's kind of madness to be you're talking to somebody on the phone and you listen to the radio at the same time. It's not.
No, Mr. Smart, please understand me. I am good. All right, let me go over there. Give me a minute. Just not even a minute.
Call back soon.
Yes, let me turn it off. Yes, I am good. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So therefore, you don't know what books I read then.
Well, no, I wouldn't know, but to how you express yourself on the radio.
Yeah.
I judge you by that.
Oh, you judge myself. You judge the book by the cover.
No, man. I will go in the inside.
What you hear me? What you hear me saying on the radio is just the cover of the book, and that's what you're judging me by. But I don't mind. I don't mind.
Well, all right, if you want to say so. But let me get to the plan before the credits run out, right? Yeah, what I am expressing about His Imperial Majesty, probably a lot of people don't know, and I would love you to know. His Imperial Majesty, because of the criticism of those who does not like him, Ethiopians and some people abroad who do not like him. They spread propaganda by saying, but he said, he told us that they must take his name out of the church then, since in order to let people who don't want to believe in it believe. So he gave order that his name deducted, if I should say that word, from the anaphora. You have 14 anaphora. You get me? That all of them, the headline, give praises to His Imperial Majesty and give praises to our Queen, who let the God give menem. So the truth about telling the truth, you see, if we know the language, sir, and know the history, then no man can tell me who is the true and living God. You get me? Because this is no hiding where is the Imperial Majesty is concerned and his families. There is no hiding. It's a physical thing and literal thing. You see me? So what I am saying, sir, if we remember when he went to Geneva and come to Jamaica, he said, ye robbers, thieves, and liars, know that I am he.
Hold on. Yes. On which occasion in Jamaica did he say that?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, when he came in 66.
Where? Which occasion?
25.
Which occasion? Huh? Which occasion?
When he visited Jamaica. And
yes, but where did he say it? Where? At which place?
Well, when I understand really Gleaner, it was in King's House when he speak.
And you saw that in the Gleaner?
Yes.
Which Gleaner?
Mr. Small, you're going to take some time.
No. Which Gleaner? Which day Gleaner?
I don't, that is it I'm telling you, I don't have it before me, sir.
No, but, yes, listen here. Listen here. I hear you hear them thing there. Hear them thing there. I hear you hear that.
Listen, man, let me tell you something, Mr. Small. Yeah. I'm Sakadi Selassie. I know my language.
Yeah.
And I am a member and a chairman, vice chairman of Ethiopian Orthodox Church.
Yeah.
And also a chairman for evangelists.
Yeah.
I live down here in Middle Quarter, Central Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You see me? I was a chairman there, and I heard, overheard many times the abuse and speak of His Imperial.
Yeah, I hear them thing there.
Yes,
hold on. I know when that thing was printed as the words of His Imperial Majesty. I know when those words were printed. Do you know when they were printed?
As I told you before, sir, I don't remember it.
You don't know.
I have the record.
You don't know. You do not know when they were printed and where. I know when they were printed and where.
Well, all right, good that you remember.
And it's not His Imperial. It is not His Imperial Majesty who said so. It's a man write an article in a paper and said so, and you don't know. And you're talking things that you don't know. And boasting off, and you're boasting off and things.
Sorry to interject. Let me tell you, listen, I'm on Sakali Selassie. If I don't know things, I don't speak of it. I'm telling you, don't believe that they are true.
Where was it printed? Where were those words printed? Where yes. Does not know and not talking the truth. And there are millions like him. Millions. But they want to lead people and they want to take up collections. Let's go to another call. Good morning and welcome to Street.
Good morning to Mr. Small.
Try again, go on.
You need to stop cursing the church, you know. You try every time people come who are Christian, you try to curse them. It's wrong. You like about Christ. If you like you, man, just make it beam to what a man. You tell him, stop and tell what a man. The Rasta man know why you about Christ, more you about that. Tell him the truth. Tell him what you want to hear. Anyway, Mr. Small.
No, not anyway. You're laughing? Alright, let's go to our next call. You're an idiot. Next call. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one. Next call. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
I heard yesterday, I heard a caller yesterday mention for the Magnum King and Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Scatterbury is one of the promoter.
Yeah.
He's not one of the promoter, he's a judge on the show and he never invite put a eye on the show.
Yeah.
But I will put on the show, invite like just a eye on the show.
Yeah.
And put a eye up on the show. Must get a security, but it's never was to put a eye them really get the security for was real Andrew Wellness.
Yeah.
They was gonna invite Andrew week. You understand?
Yeah.
But you say if a man leave the caller yesterday,
Yeah.
if you and your woman mash up, if you da go for the other man there, and he said that it be waste man thing. Understand? But them leave over 1 year and us and thing, and so nobody really see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Just small, you know, Baruka.
You know what?
If you know Muta.
I know a man named Muta Baruka, but you have several people named Muta Baruka, but I know one.
Yeah, the one we come on RFM.
Yes, man. Yeah.
You don't know none of him children them were sing music.
What do what? Who do what?
If you don't know none of him children were do music.
I only know 2 of them children. I don't know if them do music. I know 2 of them children. Let's go.
Okay, you have one of them.
No, let's go for a break.
Music.
Let's go for a break and come back, please. Welcome back to Straight Up. You're still there, sir? Hello? Is he still there? Good morning. Welcome. Not there? I must explain out something about some footer hype and something. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Next one. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, Mr. Mark. I was saying something to you a while ago, sir. You called me an idiot. But I am not, I'm not vexed.
No, listen here now. Listen. You're calling and talking about your political position all the while. That is all right. And then now I say something about Haile Selassie not being proclaimed by the Ethiopian Orthodox Church as being the Almighty God. And I'm discussing... would you allow me, please? And I'm discussing this with some of the callers. Some of them is Ethiopian Orthodox members and so on. And I'm saying this and that, and then now you are coming here to talk about I'm licking out against church. You're looking friend with church and pastor. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Looking friend with church and pastor. Make us see what you're up to now.
You know, I get to understand that 180 Christians get persecuted every day in Africa. Christians and over the world right now have been persecuted. I'm wondering if it's a reverse thing from a longer time. The religious war is coming back. Because we can't afford no war. We don't want to fight with no food war. No religious. We don't fight no war at all. You know. In the small, you know, yesterday, some ground was broken downtown. At Kingston Harbour. Where the Prime Minister, Mr. Hilton, a Chinese man and an American. Some ground were broken for the start of the dredging. Dredging of the Kingston Wharf. And the building of some part of the hub. You know, these are wonderful moments in our country, sir.
Was it reported in the newspaper?
I'm not sure. And the thing is, you know, you see, it is promise made, you know, and promise being kept. And we just want those people to...
yes, well, we don't have no need of no GIS insert right here. Next call. For Straight Up, we have a choice of number. 702-3470. 702-3470. 702-2585. 702-2585. 977-7638. 977-7638. Toll-free line 1-888-991-515. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. Good morning.
Yeah, look there.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, perfect love and tenacity. And
49th anniversary of his modesty visit, you know.
Yeah.
Then, in the first epistle of Paul to the Corinthians, or the first letter to the Corinthians, and in the second chapter, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So the question I want to ask now, my brethren, this natural man, is it a man that is seeking to be in harmony with nature, or is it a man that is disconnected in the spirit, not having or striking an even balance between the material and the spiritual?
That last definition that you just make, a man who is discard with this and that and so, where that was quoted from?
Haile Selassie.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So I ask the question, which of the two persons would this natural man be in this context?
But Haile Selassie has taught you, so just talk at him, say?
Haile Rasta.
Talk what him say?
Haile?
No, Haile Selassie has taught you which one of them it is, so just state it.
Well, in the fullness of this, in the 11th chapter, Paul said, do not nature itself teach that for a man to have long years. Is a shame unto him. See? So, I would ask a question that I asked before. The natural man, is it the man that is disconnected from the spirit, not striking an even balance between the material and the spiritual, or is it someone who is seeking to be in harmony with nature?
Now, go on.
In number 6, I hear elders always quote from a time still, see? They talk about the vow of the Nazarene. It's a vow of the Nazarite. It says, when either male or female separate themselves unto God, it says they shall let the locks of their hair grow all the days of their separation. So in this fullness, a separation to God would require a one going forward or in harmony with nature. So that spiritual, that natural man that Paul talks about is a man that is disconnected within the spirit and not a man that is seeking harmony with nature. So that is why Paul could say, though not nature itself teach that for a man to have long years. It's foolish, it's a shame unto him. That means he's saying the natural man, which is a man disconnected from the spirit. So
hold on.
It was a spiritual connection that separates itself unto God.
Hold on a minute. When Paul say, doth not nature itself teach, which nature am I talk?
The nature that said the natural man.
No, not natural man. Not natural man. Nature. Not natural man. Nature. And said, doth not nature itself teach. Which nature?
But the word natural come off of nature.
No, but natural.
No. Who is dealing with that form of nature.
No, nature is a noun. In other words, is the name of a person.
And
Would you allow me, please? Allow me. Nature is a noun. The word nature is a noun, which is the name of a person, a place, or a thing. The word natural is an adjective. So nature and natural man is two different things. So when Paul said...
the noun couldn't be the same as the adjective, no, brother.
No, we're not going to get into grammatics here now, but hear this now. When you agree with Paul when Paul said nature teach that?
I
you agree?
It is Paul language.
All right, which part...
I always ask a question, you know.
No, hold on. Which part of nature teach that is a shame for a man to have long hair?
The man that is disconnected
not
from
man.
the spirit.
Nature is not man. Nature. Him say nature teach that. Nature. And we're not going, nobody going to twist us around. Paul said nature teach that. And Paul...
Nature is Paul talking about.
Hear me now. Nature is a noun, a name of a person, place, or thing. Nature, the same nature that grow the plants.
Yeah, so
hold on.
I ask the question, my brethren. So which nature do you think Paul is talking about?
Nature that grow the plants that have the seasons and the rain and all them things there. Nature.
So when he use it in second Corinth, the second chapter and say the natural man creates not spiritual.
Different thing.
It's not the same nature.
Different thing. Natural and nature, two different words.
You have that wrong, my brother.
Well, you are. Look here.
Because
but listen.
It's the language of Paul we're discussing, not the language of today.
Well, hear this now.
I remember this. No, first. Let me say something.
No, hold on. You hold on. We're going over the time, but you hold on now and give me a chance. Remember, Chairman. Remember, say you is one of the most enlightened people in the whole world, especially amongst Rastafari.
No. Don't put me in them class.
Yes, you are. And so you are right and I am wrong. But I am saying that Paul talking out his own opinion, him can go and keep his own opinion. Thank you very much. Straight. Next call. Straight up. Next call. Good morning. Welcome. Straight up. Are you there?
Eli?
Yes, may I go on?
Yes, I give thanks, man. Rastafari.
Yeah.
Give thanks for a day like today, Mr. Small.
Fine, thank you.
49th year of the visit of His Imperial Majesty, you know?
Yes, sir.
The great Emperor Haile Selassie I. I give thanks for this day, Mr. Small.
Yeah, man.
I wish I was born in that time to witness such a thing, you know?
Yeah. No, but you're not born in no worse time. No time no greater than that time, you know.
Man.
All time is one.
All time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that is what you call nature.
Yes, sir, and you know, lower than no one who ever born from the earth begin till now, you know, lower than none of them. None.
You're not lower, you're not greater, man.
None at all, not even Mary's son.
But even His Majesty teaches that.
Okay.
Because the only thing we're greater than human being is the sun where shine, because you can't look up into that. Yeah, man, and it keep things together and keep things growing, you know.
The same life we're in the sun. Or the same life we're in you.
And I eat in the plants, not the animals.
Yeah.
We only have different form of intelligence.
And many son have burn out before, you know. Just like how human body burn out sometimes. Yes.
Because many people only talk about the earth, you know, Mr. Small, and having problem with the earth. So the earth was created this time and it's going to end by that time.
Yeah.
And look how many thousands of planets were out there.
Yeah.
Moon, stars.
Yeah, man.
This is a world without end, Mr. Small. Can I tell people, you know, sir, I evolve, earth I evolve in a human brain, I evolve, you know. Yeah, man, because time going to come is for you don't need a car again, you know, Mr. Small.
Don't need what?
Can you consider another 1,000 or 2,000 years from now?
Yeah.
You don't have enough road right now for care, Mr. Small.
But
so there will be another alternative to transport you along.
Yeah, that is not my problem. I don't have no time to sit down and fret about that.
Neither. But Mr. Small has gone to the visit of His Imperial Majesty that I've been learning, you see?
Yeah.
I heard that went on the Ethiopian airline land out at airport there.
Yeah.
And His Majesty step out to our way. I must be in liquor dog or something like that.
Yeah.
They said they spread out a red carpet for His Majesty and he didn't walk on it. Is it so?
Yeah, everything disrupt up. But the last part I didn't walk on it. The first part.
Everything do I?
You know, listen to me.
Yeah.
The first part I never walk on, but the last part I walk on.
Oh.
Because through the crowd and all kind of different thing. But that was the least.
Oh, so I never really aimed just really a sidestep it. I just the crowd.
Listen here now. Those things are the least, you know. It's not them things are the least. But it's nice all the same for make a show and thing, but you know.
Yeah, I just say it, but not one of them things there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Small, there's only a controversy about the visit of the Prime Minister. One of the places for the killing going with the trees for youth and the man there.
Yeah.
And the news, I never really saw the Prime Minister. I never did really see that news. It's just last night now, as opposition leader go on that scene. Yeah. And I am saying, Mr. Small, one thing about it when we discuss it, people say, boy, you criticize minister every day and things like that. But today is the day when we have to criticize.
No, you have a call back. You have a call back. You have a call back. Call back after the news, please, sir. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. And we're into the third hour of Straight Up. Now, we're going to sing happy birthday for Miss Maureen Dillon. You always hear we talk about Miss Maureen. And you must know, say, it is somebody special. Everybody is special, but this one certainly special. When you see everybody come in here and sing happy birthday for her. Go ahead, please. 1, 2, 4.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Maureen. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, I clap the Miss Maureen and clap the singing. Now, when you see somebody, when everybody, the first time that ever happened, you must know, a special lady, and she bring a lot of pleasure to our work, and she's a great difference. When I try to criticize anybody who was here before, but everybody can say, I like. I like. I mean, ask my producer, here Kevin there, say. Yeah, alright. Alright. Alright, thank you very much. Right, thank you very much. That's great. We're going to have Takura in here a little more from this. Explain now about our function coming up weekend. I'm going to read a few text messages. Robin, did you know who what? I need somebody to help me this. Who what man is? The one caught on film smoking, or who that man is? The one who caught on film smoking at the ceremonial ganja planting. I don't know. Was smoking a spliff? No, I never get to see it. I'll have to see it back. Next one. Mr. Small, if it was a white person accused of similar crime of Marcus Garvey, what would be your honest opinion of that person? People have been charged with similar crimes to Marcus Garvey. White people are kind of different people committing fraud through the mail. I don't have a special opinion about them. I don't know the facts about the different cases. I can't form opinion just because the person white or the person black. And then in Jamaica now, what he was accused of, he was accused of trying to saying things that is dangerous to the government. Yes, it was dangerous to the government, but not in a unruly way. He was proposing laws that would run the country better, not in an unruly way. Next one, Mr. Small, why are we so blunt and silent about our children being missing daily, 13, 14, 15, 16? I don't think so. No. I hear a lot of people talking out. A lot of people talking out. A lot of people concerned. Yet a lot of other people not talking out. A lot of people who are guilty of abusing them children. A lot of people who are guilty of neglecting them children. A lot of people who allow them children to be out all 2, 3, 4 days. And I'm glad to them not to feed them for the 2, 3, 4 days. That is true also. But I don't think you could say that we are blunt and silent. A lot of people talking out. But a lot of people still keep it silent. Both things are true. Next one. Jerry, in respect of FinSac, apart from people losing their property and millions of dollars, they also ended up losing their lives. Yes, several people got sick. Several people got ill as a result of the FinSac operation, and their lives ended by illness. And quite a few people committed suicide. Quite a few people, old people too. Old people and not so old people committed suicide. That's true. Next one. Jerry, all gods are created by a man. Selassie is one such, and if you are a Rastafarian, you must worship him. No two ways about it. Sealer. I don't want to call you an idiot, but no one may tell me that I must worship Selassie, and no one may tell me whether I am a Rastafarian or not. No one may do so. You're trying to feel powerful by saying I must do this and I must that. I understand what you're saying, but you may not do any such thing. You may say so, but anything you want, you can talk anything you want to talk. I meet Haile Selassie in Call Fiawi. In Call Fiawi, and him write something in Call Fiawi and show it up at JC there. And furthermore, I study him and I learn enough from him. Next one, Jerry. No, Jamaica need to stop celebrating the convicted murder cartel song. Jamaica need to boycott the song. No. You can't tell Jamaica what Jamaica need to do. Some people want to worship him song and some people want to praise cartel and so on. I agree with you that I not going to praise of him song them if them not good. But to say that Jamaica need to boycott him song and to stop celebrating. This is like living in a dream world. Some people are going to do it. Can you tell Jamaica that Jamaica need to do this and Jamaica need to do that? It's a way of speaking, but it's a kind of inaccurate way of speaking, telling other people what them need to do. Really and truly. Yeah, ma'am, welcome to the studio. Ras Tafari, eminent poet internationally known Jamaican poet, and a certain function is coming up here anymore. Tell about it. This poem.
Yes,
Fifth
sir.
annual this poem. Fifth annual this poem. Tafari, welcome.
Yes, very small. Give thanks and blessed to all the listeners, you know.
Yeah, man. This is when? Weekend?
Yeah, weekend, Sunday, 26th of April.
And you have a pay going?
No, it's free, you know.
Where
Free
is it?
entrance.
Where is it?
Neville Antonio Park, Port Antonio.
Okay.
Right beside the library and the marina.
Okay.
Right beside the Port Antonio.
Neville Antonio
library.
Park in Port Antonio. Right beside the marina and the library. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What time of day it start?
It start 10 a.m. in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
And go until 7 in the night.
Till 7 in the night, you know.
Yeah. Special performance by Nomads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Stepper Williams going to be there too.
Yeah. Forward Step Foundation.
The latest thing, you know, Stepper Williams about is him confront Obama with the ganja.
With the ganja, you know, because he want Obama to know say we are legal ganja users from long time.
And Sonny Pattison.
Yes, Sonny Pattison, a very important poet from America. Not that everyone is not important, but this history is a history where a lot of one would really like to see.
Everyone important, and some people work is very important.
Very important. And also, who's also very important too.
Yeah.
As I say, everyone is important on it. There's a youth named Tehut 9. See, Tehut 9 is a Jamaican, but he have been in the US and the Brooklyn, New York scene and thing, and he really make a great impact out there in the world. And Jamaica should come and see Tehut 9 perform. Tehut 9 is really one of the poets them who influence I and I.
Yeah, personally.
Personally.
All right. Well, I see also Peter Gay Sheldon.
Right.
As a female poet.
Right, definitely. No, Peter Gay. Sheldon is really Sheldon Shepherd from the Nomads.
Oh, so Mr. Them put it now online. Like.
Okay, yeah. What will be happening is that Sheldon Shepherd will be doing a special reading from his book.
Okay.
See, he will also be launching his book at the
All right. So
the
I see two more female here. At least two more. Raquel Jones.
Yeah.
That's the lady on TV.
No, not the girl on TV.
Oh.
But Raquel Jones, the nice, slim poet, you know.
The one on TV is nice, you know.
Yeah, I mean, true.
But I think she's taken.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Raquel Jones here is already taken.
Yeah, but you have Peter Gay, that's the next lady.
Yeah, that's the next lady who she actually win the poetry competition that the university had recently.
Okay, then you have Oko Onuro.
Oko Onuro, the father of the dub poetry.
Yeah.
See, and it will be hosted by Muta Baruka.
All right, and you have DYCR.
DYCR will be there.
Richie Innocent.
See,
Adrian Green.
He is from Barbados, actually.
Okay.
The poet from Barbados. See.
Adzi
Kosimba. You know.
So which one of them, any of them come from Portland?
Any of the poets come from Portland. Well, I represent Portland and the world work still. Even though I don't come from Portland, I come from St. Anne, but Portland is my place. My place and my base, you know. So I invite the people, come out, come support the whole vibration, right by the side of the beach, you know. At the side of the sea, don't put it down to the beach, the sea, at the marina, Port Antonio. Sunday coming, the 26th of April, starting time 10 a.m. sharp.
All right, then you're going to have no open mic?
Yeah, we're going to have open mic.
That means that the poets of Portland can come
forward and open
themselves. I have some great old-time, like one named Jones. What Jones' name again? An old-time poet, Portland poet there.
Well, I don't
something like that Jones. I come from a rich family, but him is a down-to-earth man. Him talk about the banana man. I am the banana. You ever hear the poem about the banana man?
No, I've never heard
about the banana man. Named Jones. Him father some rich people.
Okay.
But he's a down-to-earth man. We write some of the most down-to-earth poetry about the people of Jamaica.
Okay,
banana man. Somebody go and call him and tell what Jones' name, man.
What
but anyway, and when you go down there, you're going to hear about him.
All right, we're going to check it out. So I invite everyone to just come forward. You know, the 5th annual This Poem Words and Agrofest, and don't forget about the seed for seed exchange. So we invite people to carry them natural, vital, organic seeds and participate in the seed for seed exchange, because we have to mobilize the taste of the food in the world, and we want to remain with the original Jamaican taste in the food and remain with the original seed before genetically manipulation.
All right.
And we know so we have farmers in Jamaica who still have those seed stock. So we invite them to come forward with those seeds, and we just practice a seed for seed exchange.
All right, cool. Yes, that's Tafari telling about this poem down at Port Antonio. Saturday?
No, Sunday.
Sunday the
26th of April.
Yeah, from 10 in the morning till 7 in the evening.
7 in the evening. And the next thing that will be happening is that I'll be also doing the Jamaica leg of the launch of my Food War album.
Alright.
You know, and people can come see Sheldon Shepherd launching his book also.
Alright.
You know, and signing and stuff like that, you know. I want a big respect to Water. You know, want a big respect to Water
Company.
We're Cinco for really sponsoring this poem words and Agrofest, you know.
Alright, thank you very much, yes sir.
Yeah man, respect Jerry.
Alright, we're going to read some more text messages, run the numbers.
Yes, Bongo.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah man, give thanks, you know, to the teacher very much, you know.
Yes, sir.
Take up and forward over, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah man, so I go forward to the Bible right in the beginning.
Yeah.
You know? When they make man, you know.
Yes, sir.
Where yeah, some people now come see it like a just single thing.
Like a just what?
Like a single thing.
Okay.
I'd love to know the meaning of us.
Yes. Us is a plural personal noun, first person plural.
Alright.
When someone speaking of themselves and others with them. When a one speaking of themselves and others with them.
Alright.
Yes,
alright.
sir.
And then I make them.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Male or female.
Yes, yes.
In a God style. So
yeah.
That us, male or female. Like I and I, male or female.
Yeah.
So one them will come on to that like I say. Man a hit alone.
Yeah.
And I know that.
Yeah.
So and I would have seen like how the eye father when you ball and the eye children and
yeah.
It's got the two father.
Yeah.
That means say yeah, you have Jerry God and the daughter in the place you know she a goddess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I come forward now I Jesus you know.
Yeah.
When him I say to him prayer.
Yeah.
Well we used to set in a school and then. He ain't going like I say after him alone.
No.
I ain't going like I say, who when they pray to, I when him alone as God, or who want to see him as God. He say, our Father.
Yeah.
That means say, it's for our, that means say, if you want to come see him as God, see him here. And he when he say, our, we are God, see him, we like him and my brother. No? And I read where the one them now.
Yeah.
Them come take on Saul Paul teaching instead of Jesus teaching.
Yes, sir.
I want to impose Saul Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, Jesus sitting. Because if Jesus went on take me as a right for.
Yes.
And when come forward and show them say, but true, I went to say I'm not a right for, you know. I know still not swear.
Yes.
I not do it either by heaven, by earth. I not do it by here. The item can't make it long, and the item can't make it black, and the item can't make it white.
Yes.
No, so I can come see how them come here some Saul Paul teaching.
Yeah.
And I come go like I say a Christ teaching.
No.
So by the time my teaching where I hear them come with I have to say boy I'm a Christ teaching.
Yes, I. You're
anti-Christ business.
Well, I wouldn't even say anti. Some are it anti. I wouldn't even say anti. Sometimes some people make some mistake, but them they can't come force it for me.
Yeah man, so I want the one them to come to themselves, simply and come go like I say, Jesus alone a God. And the God find at the beginning and show his Father.
Yeah.
You know? So God and God there, see here, sir.
Yeah man.
I want to just know themselves and come a little bit powerful.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Highly.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning. Welcome. Go ahead, please. There? Somebody there? Yes, welcome. Are you there, hearing?
Here.
Yes, man. How are you going?
Oh, yes, sir. You're straight. Oh, give thanks again, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I was touching on the visit of the opposition leader, you know?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I never did see the news about the Prime Minister, because I heard that the Prime Minister went.
Yes.
So the one with the opposition leader now, me I say, boy, the people in them grieve lose 3 children one time, Mr. Small, that must been grieved, man.
Terrible.
But what I'm saying, me not like, all while these people are turn up at these places, why them have to go in at them full party color, Mr. Small?
Yes, now, I've heard that they have made an excuse that he was on his way to a party function and decided to visit that place. Now, if they really are sensitive, to people's feeling, and if they are not just about themselves and their party, they will draw brakes. You are driving down the road, a clear highway, you're not going fast, you're going 80 kilometers when you're allowed to go 80, clear highway, and a dog run across the road or something up. You didn't intend, when you were driving down the street, you didn't intend to draw no brakes, you know. But an emergency take place and you draw your brakes. So it is that, yes, you were going to your party function. You didn't intend to go on a funeral place. But the thing come up and somebody said it would be good to visit. Why is it you can't draw your brakes? Simple. Why is it don't occur to you that I need to be sensitive to the people, them state of bereavement, and therefore I can't go there in my triumphant party colors. Party colors are a symbol of triumph, you know.
Yes.
I can't go there in this triumphant mood. I have to go there in a sympathetic mood. And I'm going to draw my brakes first. Don't have to draw my brakes and slow down even if I'm going even if I'm going to turn off the road and go into the scheme. I have to draw my brakes and slow down. I can't go in there at the same speed that when the idea come to me when I was on the road to my party meeting. I can't turn the car at the same speed.
No,
What kind of excuse?
Them take people for fool, Mr. Small.
Yes, no, it's not a sin, you know, to wear the party colors down there, but it is insensitive. And one thing I know, you love your party non-stop. You don't sorry for the people non-stop. You stop and start more time and you forgot about the people more time and then you remember and you're sorry for them. But one thing, you love your party non-stop. Too much excuse.
And they wait to feed them party, Mr. Small, and I bring all the camera too.
Yeah. But but the trip is about the camera. All when Porsche got it, it's about the camera. It's not about no sympathy. A part of her sympathize, but the majority part of her is camera-wise. Camera-wise.
Well, you see, we people in our country still, Mr. Small, we feel wise up, you know.
Make up, cake up.
Visit there, you know, Mr. Small, where them visit and I want like to comfort them, comfort people. Yeah. Them still not give people assurance to make the place more safer for people to live and raise them family, you know.
Not at all, not at all. The cake, them make up cake up on them. Because make up them really a deal with make up on camera already.
Yeah, and make them face look away as if boy them want cry for you and all of them things there. No, that no work, Mr. Small. So I say, boy, I say, we the citizens coming always. I notice freedom, you know, when they read the Bible, you know, Mr. Small, I read history books about other country and other people culture, you know.
Yeah.
It's always a group of people within a country try to free themselves and to free other people, you know.
Yeah.
It never a ruling majority or a government, you know. It always a people within the country.
Yes.
Either have to end up make the party or the people them change, or end up make the government change.
Yes, yes.
But it's always a people, Mr. Small, within the country. Just check it out in all history.
Yeah.
It's a group of people do that. So we, the people, the citizens of Jamaica, we're not supposed to depend on the government. Not even the police we can't depend on, Mr. Small.
No.
And we have to defend one another.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Give thanks, Sam.
Good morning, welcome to
Mr. Small, you must stop preaching anarchy in that country, you know.
All right, let him go. Let him go back. Let him go back. Let him go back. Don't smell too fine. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Are you there? Let's go. Connect me with that person, please. Morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm here again. We talk about the signal out and drop off for the line.
Yeah, what you were talking about again?
About the foot type thing.
About what?
About the foot type on Aishana.
Oh, yes, okay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, what you were saying about the church thing, I heard a church program this morning.
Yeah.
Because I always listen.
Yeah.
And a pastor got $7,000 in charge to see people.
To see people? About what?
Oh, like the private business and support.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. Like a demon around you and thing.
Oh.
And a lady call and said Jesus never charge any money.
Yeah.
And thing, and two of them catch up and him cut her off and say she bad mind.
Yeah.
Then so him say no,
Yeah.
Them are paying for seeing time.
Yes,
if
yes.
them want to see him privately.
Yes,
Them are paying for seeing time. In them of staff member for pay.
Oh.
And own children them gonna eat. And so basically why I take out of that?
Yeah.
Basically if you is telling me say it actually is a business.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because them can't get my money.
Yeah.
And first of all, me not go to them.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically it's just that I directly just call you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're wise, man. You're wise, man. True, man.
Alright, thank you, yeah?
Whole heap of that go on. Whole heap. Thank you very much for your call, yeah? Let's go for a break. When we come back, we're going to hear from some people who, we're going to hear from some people who have some free health consulting. Straight up. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. We have some more text messages, please. In the meantime, I need some more text messages. But we have some, we heard from some people here now who said I'm going to put on a free health consulting. I can't pronounce it properly. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome. Yes, ma'am. Your name is?
Yes, my name is Mohini Kiswani, and I'm a co-chairperson of the Satya Sai Organization Limited.
Yeah. Where is that? Where is that?
Satya Sai Baba Organization. Satya Sai Baba is a spiritual guru and a philanthropist.
Where? Hold on, please. Where is he such thing?
Sorry?
Where is he, this guru? Where?
Okay, this guru just left his physical body in India on April 24th, 2011.
Yeah.
But the followers of this organization continue to carry out his work. So this guru, Satya Sai Baba, has always encouraged members and spiritual aspirants to undertake service activities as a means to spiritual advancement.
Are you in Jamaica?
Yes, I'm very much in Jamaica. I have been in Jamaica for the last 35 years, and we have a center here in Kingston.
What do you do?
We worship every Thursday, and we do social work services. We feed the poor. We help people in terms of medical services.
So this organization name what?
Satya Sai Organization.
So where is your address?
The address is 4 Wellington Way. It's at a residence.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah. So the worship is the worship of what group? What's the name of that worship?
Okay, it's a universal. We are not just Hindus or Christians or Parsi or any other religion.
Yeah.
It's a universal belief. We bring everybody, people of all faiths together to do the good work.
Yeah. So you meet at that place at Wellington what?
Wellington Way.
How often you meet there?
Every Thursday we meet and we have prayers, and once a month we feed people at Murray Atkins Shelter Home.
Yeah.
And once a year we do services like now we have a medical camp, medical mission.
Hold on a minute. So what time of the day Thursday you meet?
At 7 p.m. It's just for an hour, 7 to 8 p.m.
Yeah. So this consists of reciting words.
Yes, we sing hymns, and we have some readings, and we have study circle where we speak about love, truth, non-violence, peace, and things of that nature, human values.
So that all that take place in 1 hour?
No, we have bits and pieces done every week.
No,
like for instance, 4 Thursdays that we have, we reserve the 4th Thursday for study circle. And that is when we read and we discuss.
Oh, so you're going to have some health what?
Yes, we are having a medical mission.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, and we have about 10 doctors, a pharmacist, and 8 volunteers come from the United States.
So they came for this occasion?
Yes, just for this occasion, because they go around the globe serving people. So we have health camps all over the globe done. So this time they chose Jamaica.
So how do they finance this?
How do they finance it? It all comes from their pocket and also from the service organization that they have a global center.
Yeah, but how they finance the global center?
How they finance?
Yeah.
People all over the world, whoever is a follower of Sri Satya Sai Baba, they make their contribution towards the welfare of people globally.
Oh. So the schedule, what is the schedule of the health?
Okay. Let me tell you the specialists we have so that people can come and benefit. We have a cardiologist, a cardiovascular surgeon. We have 3 pediatricians, 3 family practitioners, 1 ENT and a gastroenterologist.
All right. Tell me the schedule now.
Okay. We have started as of today, Tuesday. We have some people at Yallas Health Center, St. Thomas, and some of them at Nannyville Health Center, Kingston.
Next.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Golden Spring Health Center and Mavis Bank, St. Andrew. And on Thursday, we have them at Islington Clinic, St. Mary, and at Islington High School.
Next.
And on Friday, we have it at Nannyville Health Center back again, and at Mavis Bank Health Center. And on Saturday, we are going in collaboration with the Indian Association of Ocherios, and we will be serving at the Ocherios Health Center. So we will include blood bank, rapid HIV test, mammogram for ladies 40 years and over, and free medicines supplied to all patients. Wherever we cannot provide medicines, we will provide prescriptions.
So what is the Indian Association of Ocherios?
Indian Association of Ocherios is a group of Indians who get together to do various activities, both social and, they are a business community. They get together to serve people, the community of Ocherios.
Yeah. Okay. Are you acquainted with the Indian Club India?
Yes, I am.
So you are associated with Club India?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, thank you very much, here.
Would you like to speak with any of the doctors?
We don't have the time, but maybe later down in the week.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you know that most of the people in Jamaica do not acknowledge themselves that they are Africans?
Sorry?
Do you know that most of the people in Jamaica do not acknowledge themselves that they are Africans?
Well, I don't know.
So you say you've been here for 35 years?
Yes.
And you don't know that?
I mean, each his own.
No, I'm asking if you are aware that most of the people in Jamaica do not acknowledge that they are Africans.
Yes. Yeah. In a way, yes.
Then how is it?
But they always say that their origins are from Africa, and they're very proud of it.
No. Some of them, but not most. Not some of them, but not most. Then why is it that the Indians are so aware and so proud of themselves as Indians?
I think everybody should be.
No, I know they should be. I say, why is it that the Indians are so proud of it?
Why they're proud of it? Because I think our culture is beautiful. And not that I'm saying that yours is not.
Yeah.
But we like to preserve.
Yes.
And continue with that.
Yes. But the real reason is this. That the Indian people came here voluntarily. They planned to come here, and therefore they had a plan, and they came voluntarily. But our people did not come here voluntarily. We were kidnapped. So it takes some time for us to recover our sense, because we were kidnapped.
Well,
you didn't know.
Nothing. I think we are all one,
No. You didn't know.
Out of many, one people.
No. You didn't know that the Africans were kidnapped.
They were kidnapped?
Yes, kidnapped and brought here by force. You didn't know that?
Well, that was then.
No, it is still now. And
I don't know about that.
Yes, they are. I deliberately am telling you this because I know that you don't know. And not only that, they were not restored any land or any reparation, but the Indians were wise enough to make a deal that to get a ticket back home to India, or if you want to stay here, you take a piece of land and you get a lump sum of money. So the Indians organized themselves and they came here voluntarily. But our people did not come here voluntarily, so we were not able to organize that. It's not.
Well, I don't know. That is sad, though. But we must be proud of,
Yeah. Yes,
us as people and go out and help.
Yes, you must. You must.
Being an Indian or Jamaican is just an identity that we choose to, make people know.
Yes.
That whether we are from the east or west.
Yes, it's very important for you to do that.
But it is just all of us have to get together in collaboration, work for the best of all.
Yes, yeah,
and that is what our organization is all about.
Very important. Very important. And one day, a substantial number of the African people will recover themselves from the kidnapping. They will.
Okay.
Yes, they will.
Okay.
But thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Let's have the numbers straight up.
Then.
There's no curse. There's no curse on the African people. There's no curse on the black people. They are not inferior. No one is superior to us. And it is no wonder that we are in this position. It takes some time for people to recover from this worst crime in the history of mankind. Straight up, let's have the numbers. Yes, good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Anyone
Yes, sir.
who gives the history of the political arrangement in West Kingston, and they leave out the first part wherein they don't talk about Group 69. They don't talk about the underground talk that when Bustamante had to run to Clarendon, that it was a boast that they ran him from West Kingston. And what happened in 1959 to Shera out by Oxford Street and Spanish Town Road.
Yeah, where Wallace backside on gunshot. Wallace used all gun on backside Shera.
Yeah. So if we don't start there.
All right, hold on. Let's go for a break, please. Welcome back to Straight Up. Are you still there, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. May I ask you this? May I ask you this?
Yeah.
What was it that caused the formation of Group 69 in Matthews Lane?
What was the cause?
Yeah.
The cause was that they said that Bustamante was strong on the streets.
Yes.
So the 4-H set up that organization.
Yes.
And I must put it clearly that even Norman Manley exempt himself from Group 69 and the 4-H's.
No, he did not. Hold on, stop right there. No, he did not. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you the next question and then I'll tell you about Norman Manley.
No, you must make me talk.
No, you hold on there.
Oh,
you hold on there. When you say Bustamante was strong on the street, what does that mean?
That he had a whole lot of support. What do you mean? What?
And why you say on the street? What does on the street mean?
Wait. Why you ask stupidness?
All right, let me tell you. Strong on the street mean that he was a bad man. Him and his man was a bad man on the street. And they used to bully people in this off of the street and in the whole area.
That is nigger class propaganda.
All right, go on. You go and talk little.
Yeah.
Go and talk little.
Listen, you must know that even Wallace was detained for either a couple or more days because of that experience. Was detained.
Yeah, look here. Hear this now. I am the person from my teenage days I publicized about Group 69 and some of the bad works of Wallace from that time. And allow me a little. And I know about that. Now hear this now. Norman Manley himself did not detach himself from Group 59. Norman Manley himself said in his own words that he wrote, when Bustamante and his people was terrorizing the streets and the PNP was not able to keep any meeting in Kingston, him said, we decided to form people and organize them to fight. And him said, myself and Comrade Wills Isaacson, Comrade Ken Hill and others organize the people them from Matthews Lane into a group 69. Norman Manley. What's that?
Listen.
Yeah.
When me see you the first time I passed through Western Kingston, with Miss Taylor, grandson, that wife.
Yes.
You saying?
Yes.
So listen me, man.
Yeah.
Me, I tell you this.
Yes.
That you can't tell me nothing.
I know you're not going to hear. I know you're not going to hear me talk.
What do you mean? How much time you talk since? You invite people to call into the program, and when them come, you want to twist them and carry them round all kind of corner. And when somebody will come, will talk with them know, you try to go round and come round and ask them something that
Norman Manley did not detach himself from the group 69.
Always chat when you want.
I know.
Say, up to when before Ralph Brown.
Yeah.
Ralph Brown died. He make a statement. Say Norman Manley wasn't in nothing pertaining to group 69.
Norman Manley himself said in his own words that myself and
give me the information which part me can go find that.
All right, you soon get it. But I'm telling you, Norman Manley wrote this with his own and said it with his own mouth and wrote this with his own pen. That he and Wills Isaac,
the buffer between group 69 and Norman Manley. You think you can tell me?
Norman Manley said. Yes, Norman Manley. Yes.
And the middle class.
Yeah.
The middle class.
Yes.
Whenever like to say not even them one middle class people associate with the working class people. You know what them used to call them? The black sheep in the family. And them talk the middle class start calling the people them the dirty people and all them sick. You think you can't tell me?
I know. Norman Manley with his own Norman Manley with it.
History.
Yes.
Yes.
Norman.
I'm going to tell you, say.
Yes.
You see, enough things you try to cut off.
Yes.
You must stop climbing the ladder from the middle top, the starting.
Yes.
Start everything, not try to cut out with the suit your own agenda.
My agenda.
You start put people up propaganda. You know what I'm big one. So
all right. So, yes, for which party? For which party?
For which party?
Yes.
You talk not to you own damn self.
No, tell me who.
You said no party to be a propaganda.
Yes, I'm no, but a propagandist is a part. Is a propagandist for a group. I am propagandist for which group?
You talk it for your own self. Don't ask me nothing about that.
I know.
You hear?
I know.
So you must talk truth, man.
Yes.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Because you talk about slavery and them something.
Yes.
A tribal war called slavery for start. Black people start to sell them prisoners of war.
Yes. So black.
You can't tell me nothing.
I know. So black people.
You know that.
I know. So black people is worthless.
You want to talk because you aspire, you never talk, said the people them not to call the other rest of people them dirty. You ever said that on radio says the wrong thing, so because then you need a fellow countryman.
Alright, here we do. We have enough. We have more than enough today. Call back again soon.
No, I won't call back. You think, Shepherd? You can't tell me that. You try to insult people when them come back with the truth.
All right. Well, enough. Well, call back, but you know what? You're not going to want to call back because me is one person who can't spin around. Norman Manley himself said that him helped to form Group 69. Let us go to the text message and back to your phone call. Jerry, is it true that Selassie caused lightning and thunder to occur everywhere except wherever he was going? No, I don't know of that. Next one. Jerry, Portia and Andrew got a break from the Riverton fire and the letter scandal during Obama's visit. They certainly did. Next one, morning Jerry, sending happy birthday greeting to Denisha Lewis. Enough love, wish you many more. Coming from boyfriend Julio. Or Julio. Julio. Good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I'm Mr. Small.
Welcome.
You know that the student loan thing, you see? It pains my heart to see how many people get locked out of the student loan on an annual basis.
Yeah.
If the baby who is born today, their mother and father, save $100 a day, that's $100, you know, for the next 15 years. Or 18 years when that child is ready for secondary school, they wouldn't have to borrow a cent from the student loan, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you multiply $200 a day by 365, you get $73,000 per year.
Yeah.
And for 18 years, you would have a nominal value of $1.3 million.
Yeah.
If you keep that in an account that gathers compound interest, you will almost have over $2.5 million by that child reach 18, you know.
Yeah.
And that will ensure that your child gets a good tertiary education, you know. But because we don't think long term, we think in small cycle, we believe that God going to come before the child reach 18. And that is one of our sources of our problem. And the two political parties and the church is the main divisive tool of the Jamaican people. And the main source of our poverty. Take care, Mr. Smart.
Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, welcome. Move away from your radio. Turn off your radio, please.
Hello.
Yes. Hello? Yes, go ahead, please.
I would like to speak to you up here.
Maybe you can't talk to me upon the ear about that, man.
How could I get you?
No, you don't want to talk to me on the air, right?
No.
All right, let's go for next call. Next call. Good morning. Sorry about that. No disrespect, but we just cannot we can't entertain that. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Smart.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to you the other day about the extortionist, what you call it now, how they operate.
Yeah.
Yeah? And I'm saying that what you call it now, the unofficial extortionist. If you look at how those who govern this country, where it come from the Christopher Columbus style. Yeah, because a set of pirates, you know, hijack and take over. Yeah, if you look on the style where the extortionists them use, you know that are the same way the official one them do it.
Yeah.
Because I could never call what they have been doing to us over the last 52 years, and that the guys are serving the country. Them serve the country and them alone benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you open a supermarket and you stock it from fridge to shelf, and you left somebody to manage it, and when them done, them tell us, boy, you know, say everything, all of the stock sell off, but guess what now? You know, say, we're about, you're about twice the amount that you used to stock it in debt. And when you look, them own 5 house, 10 Mercedes Benz, and what they want to tell us the money go?
All right, look, in the few seconds we have left now, because we observe them and know the tactics and the scam all the while. It makes no sense to spend all the time talking about that. We have to spend some of the time talking about what measures do we take.
All right, measures that we need to take now. We need to seriously get together as a people, and we have to send these two political parties into retirement.
No, that is not a measure. That's not a measure.
Yeah.
No, that's not a measure. You have to think about it some more. Think about it some more. That next time you come here, now you can tell us.
Time too short.
Yes, you have to go. Next time, I want to thank my producer, Tanya Richards, also production assistant, and her name is Tiffany Williams, and our technical operator, in Stuart Street.
Good afternoon. It's time for the midday news here on News Talk 93 FM. I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, JLP blasts the investment ministry over the latest $5 billion logistics hub investment news. UWI set to increase earnings following marijuana license. Local government minister Noel Ascott expected to name NSWMA board this week. St. Mary Teen accused of ISIS intentions to know his fate today.